Howdy, howdy, y'all. It's Monday Makes with Mariah. I got it right. I didn't even, I had to look over to make sure that I did, but I said it before I. Anyway, this is where you get to see my face only, and then hear the other one in the background with her ideas and comments and such. And eating,
always stellar.
and looking for things, and maybe eating chips. I still just think that's funny, because I'm like, she's been known to eat some snacky things during my stream, which is, I think, quite rude, but that's, whatever. Anyway, this is P over here in the background, and I'm M, and together
we are PM Artist Studio.
Hello to all of y'all. Please do say hello.
I am in the peanut gallery reading all of your very erudite thoughts.
Please say hello in the chat. Otherwise, I don't know that you're here. I want to know that you're here. We would like to converse with you. And, we like to get chatty, y'all.
Susan Bellew is eating also.
Well, that's fine, Susan. I don't have a mic on you.
Oh, Kylie Coo popped in.
Hey, Kylie. She's a busy lady. We were just chit-chatting this morning, and I told her, no worries. I mean, get here when you can. If you can't, we know we love you, and no worries. Okay, so, hello in the chat. I'm going to read names here in just a second. But before I do that, I'm going to go with announcements real quick, because I don't want to forget anything. Because I got some important ones. Number one, if you are a winner from yesterday, and you just happen to be watching this here video, you need to let me know. Because if I do not hear from you and do not get confirmation of who you are and your email address or your mailing address, we will be giving away your giveaway tomorrow. So you need to let me know before we start streaming.
So if anybody knows those people, knock on their door and say, yo.
Yes. Those of you that have, contacted me, no worries. Your stuff is going out.
Yeah, and I've looked up the people and I can't find them anywhere.
Yeah. So the email address is here either on my channel or our channel. I say mine because I handle all correspondence.
Not all.
Well, yeah.
If it involves writing, yes.
If you want something.
The best place to go. Don't email me.
Exactly. Okay, so if we don't hear from any of I got 3 people that I have not heard from.
Jennifer's excited.
Okay, so yeah, there's still a chance, Jennifer. Things are looking good for another giveaway. For 3 of them.
There's 3 people.
3. Okay, so that being said, I think I've harped on that enough. Darcy, our Darcy, has actually, I'm going to put it out there because I did links and everything. I was like, I'm going to handle the business. Darcy has giveaway, or not giveaway, she's not giving them away. You got to pay for them. But she got a little, boxes of stuff that I watched, all of it, and I was like, oh, that's cool. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's cool. A lot of vintage things, little cool things that she's made, things that used to be in her shop. So,
if it gets boring here today, I'll just check it out because I see it, the address right there.
Will you go close Van's door? I don't know if he's cleaning, but I smell Clorox and it's
he probably
bothering me.
He's a Clorox user.
He's a Clorox user. She's not a fan of. She'll vinegar the bejesus out of something, but
his door is closed, but I'll close this one.
Okay.
The enter.
Yes, they are connected. Okay, so there you go. Lynn, you were fine. Lynn, yours is on the way. Yeah. If I know who you are for sure, yeah, yours is taken care of, no worries. But
yeah, this is ridiculous if we have to hunt you down.
Yeah, I don't want to have to hunt you down.
We can't find you.
So,
come on now.
Okay. Next one that I want to give a little shout out to, Eddie's over there doing watercolor with his hippie crafter. They hooked him up with some more stuff.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Well, dang, Eddie. I had to buy mine.
No, you didn't.
I didn't have to buy my watercolors?
Oh, the hippie craft? No, they sent us stuff. Remember, they sent it. Eddie's doing a better job than we are. Let's be honest. We don't review things in the best way. I mean, we do our best, but, he's doing it proper, like a legit review.
Susie Allen says, maybe they don't know. Well, if they were in the live stream, I don't understand how they
and I feel like you've gotten enough time, like it's been 24 hours. And plus, we're going to give you until tomorrow before the stream to get in contact with me. So if you haven't, watched the giveaway video and then watched this, then I feel like you weren't that interested. I mean, if you left a comment and you knew you were kind of in the running, perhaps, maybe they don't know that. I don't know. So anyway, it leaves it open. All right, so Eddie and his watercoloring. Let me put that link.
Since it says, remember, Em, this is the year you were going to toot your own horn and ask for stuff.
I am. I have been. Don't you worry about that. I have been. I didn't say that if we were asking for stuff that we're going to do an awesome job reviewing it.
Well,
it's no problem.
Hey, I give it my best shot.
I know. But we don't, review things, in a proper, unboxing. Here's the boxes, and, we don't do that. We're like, hey, we got some stuff. We're going to do it. We're going to do it.
Here's a link.
Yeah,
we'll always give the link.
Yeah. We don't go in depth. That's all I'm saying. We're not in-depth reviewers. But they may be coming out. Here's the other thing. Is it's going to come out, over time. It's going to come back in. We're just not. We don't usually, dedicate one entire video or stream all about one thing. I mean, dear Lord, we don't have that kind of attention span.
See, Eddie said P did an awesome job with the stencil butters and light and fluffy.
Oh, well, we do give them lots of love.
Yeah, we do, because I really like using them a lot. I mean,
that's the review in itself. If you see it more than once.
I do sporadic watercoloring.
Yeah, it's not,
And it's not usually.
Yes, we're casual reviewers, and that's
casual.
Exactly.
Yes, I like that.
Okay, and I still need to say hello to everybody, but just give me one more moment here. I got one more shout out. Julie Torrance, if y'all are not a subscriber of Art Julie Torrance, you need to get your little booty over there to her channel. That's a link to her video that she talks about, and she has a journal giveaway. So when she hits 1,000 subscribers, if you're interested in that and you're going to send her your address, I'm a little fired up about that. Sorry. I'm going to shake it loose here in a minute. Okay. Y'all need to get over there. She's getting very close to 1,000 subscribers. Help her out. Help her out. Okay. She is fab. She's funny. I loved her last one where she's like, all I do is talk about the weather, so I'm not. So how are y'all? What's going on? That was funny. It made me laugh. Okay, now, on to Maker's Business. We're kind of closing in here at the end of the month. We do have those swaps that are, dropped at the beginning of the month. So if you really are interested, you need to be on the lookout at the beginning of the month for the ATC swap, or, it's Becky's heading up the swap. I don't know what she plans on doing as far as, I don't know if it's ATC still, or, it could be postcards or whatever. She actually asked you guys what sort of stuff you're interested in. And then the Misfit scrap swap with Rhonda, those things are going to be, re-upping at the beginning of the month. But along with that, if you want to combo those, or, mix it up, or do the whole Maker's Creative collab with the Freshen It Up umbrella theme over it, and then hashtag the bejesus out of that, especially if you are a content creator and you want the advantage of the collective, the collab, that's how you do it. And let me know, so that way I can put you in the playlist. Because otherwise, I don't know.
Yeah, Becky says not necessarily ATC. It's other things.
They swap all sorts of things.
Yeah.
Okay, and then we have the Maker's Collage Prompts by our very own Eddie, the king of the nerd. He puts those together for y'all. And it would be a really great idea if you would mix up the collab with the collage prompts and then throw in the color combo. That's headed up by Paula and Carrie. There you
Eddie,
go.
You may need to get a new computer.
All right. What's up? Oh, he's buffering? Well, it could just be weather and who knows. All sorts of things. All right. So those are the announcements. I'm going to say hello to everybody. Then we're going to get on to this because I have some things that I was like, ooh, you know what? I'm gonna handle some business. Do a little something different than I normally would do. All right. Now, y'all, if you haven't said hello in the chat, or you haven't, if it's been a little bit, you may want to give a little burp burp.
Oh, he has wonky Wi-Fi. I understand that.
Yeah.
I used to have to replug mine in. Need to talk to Brad about that. He's like the Wi-Fi wizard.
He's our IT support here at PMR Studio.
If he can't fix it, I don't know what to tell you.
All right, guys. So I've got, and it seems like kind of a short list, but so you may want to say something in the chat so you pop up in the list. We've got Ann Lar. Hello, Ann. Appreciated watching you and your little foliage. What was it? It was a floral. There we go. Floral folio. Say that 5 times.
Those F's will get you every time.
Every time. It's for fun. Acme just popped in there. Art Curious. That's Miriam. Becky. Brad's here in the chat listening. Charmaine. Eddie. Hoarder Paper Crafts. That's Mimi. Yanka. Jennifer McKinnon. Julie Torrance. Carrie Phillips. Kylie Koo. We love you, Kylie. Patricia Pfeiffer. If you all don't know about Kylie Koo, which I can't imagine many of y'all that don't, but you know, if you don't, Kylie Koo, check her channel out. She makes some really cool stuff.
She does.
Nancy Moore. Nancy Moore, you are one that I'm looking for. Nancy Moore, you need to email me if you want your packet. You are winner chicken dinner, but you need to email me. Because I have 2 Nancys and 2 Nancy Moores, and so I wasn't sure who was who. Patricia is here. Panka, Pia, Quirky Queens, that's Kirsten. Another channel y'all should check out. Silver Greening, a Grumpy Gnome, that's Lynn. Star Traveler, that's Linda, another big winner from yesterday. Susan Billieu, another big winner from yesterday. Susan Allen, the Shelley Studio, that's Margot, Tina Schwanberg, Tutu Hey, and it's actually Halle, but you know, I'm Texan. It happens. And then we have Yolanda Welch. Welcome. I believe that you've been here before. All right. That's everybody that was on the list.
And Nightbot put in your email address.
Yes. Wonderful. Well, because Eddie told it too.
Oh.
Eddie's doing his due.
Is that what he did?
He did.
And,
He's earning
and
his
Mo
living.
did too. Excellent.
I don't know what that gets you. Hello, Katura. And hello, Marguerite. Another one of our big winners. All right. I love it that our winners are showing up here.
Ooh, I didn't spell her name correctly, but I know that you probably did because I know Marguerite's ordered from us before.
Yes, that is. Yeah. She's taking care. And Christy is here. Hello, Christy.
Hi, Christy.
Hello, Estella. All right, people popping in. I am going to turn my attention more down here, so hopefully this one will say hello to people.
I have it right in front of me. I didn't even put it up there because my shoulder's kind of sore because I can't reach. And I need to have access, you know. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Hey, just again, Nancy.
I think she heard.
Did you hear? You need to acknowledge.
My nose is a little
because we're fixing to give away your prize.
Yeah, we are. We're going to give up.
Hey, there's no lollygagging here.
No. Because really what's happening is it's in a big box in my office, and our office is not that big. So.
She has it. She says
go.
She says yes and exclamations. Thank you.
Okay, good. Alrighty. Especially those of you that are here in the States, let me tell you, a lot of our big winners
are international.
So this was the big international giveaway. I said it was okay. That was on me. We're gonna figure out how to do maybe 1 or 2 next time that are international, and then the rest.
Becky's clipping collage image just for you, Mariah. Now that is sweet. I want them, but I just don't. I can't.
Some other people are sending me things.
You need to address that snow and talk about that snow.
Is it where we want it to be?
No, you need to talk about why it's not white.
Well, it's in a forest of green things, and the reflection.
Yeah, it's called the absorption of the
printable.
Either the
she's being a little extra, you know, and she glued this back on. I don't know if y'all know that.
Oh, I recolored it, but you know we've got some orange snow there. It looks like dinosaurs peed all over the side of the tree.
That's an interesting.
And that is because of that stuff that she uses. And it will absorb up through the product.
Up through the product. Okay, well, there's a couple of ways we can remedy this here situation. Let me find some things. So, now that we've got some layers and things down on it, coming back over it with another.
Well, just hit the top of it. Okay. You know, it's like no, that's the bottom of the snowdrift. Top.
God, you are bossy. Bossy.
She's not listening to me.
I am. Just wait. You remember, delay. Delay.
Well, I know, but I've got my computer in the way. I can't see you in real time.
This is a interesting sound, so hopefully y'all aren't terribly annoyed by that.
Excuse me. I'm sorry.
Oh, we're
Oh,
all
Paula
like,
got. I saw your. I saw it.
and Miriam got her stuff too. Man, that was quite the. It took a while.
See, she says the printable is laser jet, so the toner
Oh,
should not move. I told you it was that dadgum spray that you used, or
she was. It's my fault.
that rubby stuff.
The rubby stuff.
The rubby stuff that she used.
Stole
You
it
notice
all.
nothing happened up there on the pine cones. So that's my point. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I laid it on heavy. You need to hold that up. Are you going to get those trees that look like they've been peed on? Hit them with a little
Is
white
this what
stuff?
you're talking about up here?
No, the foremost.
These.
Yeah, those
This.
trees. Yeah, that one at the front there, that definitely needs some perking up on its color.
Perking up.
It
she
looks
said.
rusty. It looks rusty in my.
I mean, it could have been like one of those storms where it's the first of the snow, and the wind was blowing,
and the dirt blew into the
and
snow.
the dirt blew into the snow.
That's already looking much better. I just hope it holds.
Yeah, but
Because it does have a tendency to seep through there. I don't know
It
what
does.
you seal that stuff with.
love.
Cement.
Love. She about spit out
I
her
just-
coffee on that one.
Got my trash can handy here. I just puked in my trash can.
Wow.
Susan Beaulieu says it looks like my yard. It's sand from the roads,
Yeah.
Christy says. Well, by God, that was
Yeah, see, this is a road
for
over
a
here.
20-foot tree, that's a large splash there, Christy.
Well, it's a lot of truckers coming through, Those big.
yes, don't
big
eat
trucks.
yellow snow.
Yeah.
We say that.
Izzy thinks that's hilarious.
Oh, we said it in Colorado, too. Certainly in Alaska, because not only could it be yellow snow from humanoids, it could be yellow snow from large bears, and I'll tell you what.
Ugh, bear pee.
Yeah.
That's
They
worse.
usually don't have to worry about it yellow, because it just
Aren't they hibernating? I mean,
digs a
seriously.
hole in the...
What's up?
Yeah, this is true, but they don't hibernate sometimes right away. As long as there's something to eat, they're out and about.
As long as there's something to eat, they're out and about. Okay. I don't know if I have. This was my other idea about this whole snow business. We're gonna go with this one because I think these are the.
Oh, Quirky Queen's Journals has international advice.
Yes. What's the international advice?
Yeah, and if it's long and wordy, you can put it in that little thing in Facebook, that pops down. What are you golding there?
I'm not golding anything. There are two other colors here. Well, this one's still a little goldy, but there's this. And I told you about this the other day.
Oh, the white?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, I got better white than that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Don't use that.
Don't use that. Okay. Well, I got it wet. Very good.
There you go. Crystal silver.
Oh, crystal silver. Yeah, there we go. And these are a little more creamy, so I might have better luck with these here. Hopefully she hasn't. Oh, look at that. And it looks all nice and like, she hasn't cross-pollinated.
I don't really have any clean water. You want me to fetch some?
No, I got it for that. I got the,
Oh, yeah.
the llama spitter.
Llama spitter.
It's hard to aim. All right, what's going on in chat?
I'm just reading it, and everybody's saying hello.
Okay.
And Miriam will be streaming right after this stream today.
Oh, wonderful.
And Susie Ellen wants to know, are those watercolors? They are.
These right here, yes. And they are in our shop, in our Amazon shop.
And Kylie Koo, they're kind words that are very sincere and yeah. Because I don't always watch your when they happen, but I do come back and watch them. And I love that one little journal thing, and where you were talking for a while, then you shut off your voice and you just put the music on. And we all talked about that the other day, talking and
Arting.
arting at the same time, and it's really difficult because you use different sides of your brain. I apologize for the coughing this morning. A little snuffed up.
Well, it's cold again. Like,
oh, Carla says maybe it's bald cypress. They look dead in winter.
There you go. I love it. Justification. That's what we need here on this channel.
Yes.
Always.
Lots of.
Lots of it. There's always one way to explain it. And then another 20 to talk through the other. Freshening up the snow.
Oh, Susan says they're hemlocks. She's freshening up the snow.
Hey, that's pretty nice, I think. So I think my idea gets the...
There you go. Yeah, get... Pouring rain in San Diego, and we are also happy about it. Yeah, we have rain today also.
Yeah, I was kind of...
Maybe it will turn into snow or ice.
Well, yeah,
In
sleety.
Texas, we just, rain or ice.
Yeah.
There's not any. And our snow was freeze dried.
Freeze dry.
I just got a notification, Marcia, that we've known each other for 2 years.
Isn't that crazy?
And I do just love your new little photo. Your hairdo there's pretty darn cute.
Oh, yes. Marcia's hair. She's so cute. All right. Hey, I think we call that...
Paula says it's looking very pretty, Mariah XX.
Wonderful. All right, we're going to let that kind of dry. It won't take long. But
Julie says we always like to talk about the weather.
it always ends up being...
It's truthful, Marcia.
I
I just need complete quiet. And, I don't play music or anything.
No. All right, so here is my thought.
Are we moving on?
We are.
All right.
I'm kind of done with that, and it needs to dry, and if we need to dress it some more, we can, but...
It doesn't, that dries fast.
Yeah. All right, so a couple of things, just to let you know where I was at with all this. Now, some of these pages here are from our various printable sets, because I was like, well, I want to kind of, mix it up. I don't know if that was my hair or one of the cats or whatever.
Well, I can always, if it's not the right color, I can help you out.
And then, some of these kind of go well with some of that back there, and then you have these. But now, these are different pages from different sets, so don't think that they're all in one set, because they are not. I just thought that we might want to use some of these. Like, see, they're not cool. Got our leaves. Love these. This was what I was looking for the other day. But we might get into those. Just wanted to say, that was kind of one of my thoughts. But something that sort of took over that whole business, because that's not all that exciting, because mainly what I plan on doing is cutting those up and especially like the cover, inside cover pieces here, doing something with these. Because I just think that makes me happy.
Griffin Shell showed up.
Hello, Rhonda. I think, wasn't she here?
I don't know.
Oh, well, she say hello to everybody?
Yeah.
Okay, so we have some really cool new stamps. I don't know if y'all knew that or not.
Carla loves those trees.
But we have Michelle Sharp's little mushroom houses. And then Lucy Ames. This is the Yuba Oak Grove.
Okay, Christy wants to know, is this an art journal or a writing journal?
I don't do writing journals.
Unless we make quotations.
I don't really write out my thoughts and feelings and things. I pretty much just, I bottle them up, and then when I've got an issue, somebody asks me, what is your problem? And then I tell them about it.
Terry's YouTube is here.
So, yeah, that's how that, hello, Terry. So, yeah, that's, I just make arty things. That's what I do.
Rhonda was using Dottie Miss Dottie this morning.
Oh, we're sure. Oh, the other thing that was sent to me from Joni, because these are hers. Now, we don't sell them in this size. I don't think, I mean, maybe one of them comes in about this size. But she sent these to me. Look at that.
Oh, I have those in my purple book.
Some are plain, and then she sent me some that are, look at that. Isn't that cool? They go so well. And I believe that's alcohol ink, if I had to guess. She probably wrote that in the note, but I've had it down there for a couple weeks,
what did I read wrong?
See, she wrote me lots of things. Here, you read that, but don't read it out loud and just tell me the things that I need to know right now. Because I did read it, but now, you know, that was...
All right, she's enclosing leaf designs.
Yes, these little boogers here. And those are plain ones.
Enclosing a few prints on tissue.
I have those here. And look, I think they will also go well with the journal. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous?
No. I'm sorry.
Hey, Mo, thank you.
Laughing.
So, options, love it. Those are so good. And I'm just loving these. I think these would be fun to, I don't know, maybe make little pockety things. I don't know. Just got to think more on that.
Thanks, Joni. I'm working on my bourbon. I haven't been out and about enough to get it.
No.
And I haven't had, you know, I just go through stages where I don't need it. Oh, that's a really nice card, too.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
So,
I do like that stencil, and I have used it extensively.
See, I feel like this is very foresty, and, you know, little fairy mushroom houses.
Well, do you want to stamp it on tissue paper?
I do.
Okay.
That was a really good call. And then I kind of want to color it. I hope y'all are excited about seeing that.
Lie and say you are.
Yes, please, just, you know, whatever it is that you do, Mariah.
Hi, Carrie. Yuta is here.
Hello to everybody coming in. Glad you're saying hello in the chat, and give those thumbsy upsies. I don't know if I said that earlier, but thumbsy upsies, y'all, if you have it. All right, which one do we like the best here? I think that one's pretty cute. Now, is it going to be, are we going to have a big old long conversation about, you know, the floating mushroom house? Or, you know, should we address that?
You don't have to till you stamp it on and get ready to put it down.
Okay. Because the little mushroom house could live right there on that branch. Look at that.
Well,
you know, mushrooms do grow on trees. It happens.
I'm not sure that they're this particular variety, but we won't belabor that point.
Then again, you know, I haven't seen any that actually look like little houses either.
It's not photorealism.
There was a lot of discussion about that on the first page.
Cookie Wookie once says from this angle, the phallic one.
She just wanted to say that. I'm going to give it to her.
It permeates the space more efficiently. Oh, come on, that's a good one.
It is. Okay, I like that. Right between the two.
There's laughter going on. They agree with that.
Okay, the phallic one. I agree.
Fairies like to live in trees. That's what Susan says.
Yeah, it all makes sense. It all makes sense. Now,
we can't send Mo to the NERT because she's got a job here. She can't be lollygagging around in the NERT.
She can work from the NERT. There's really good Wi-Fi there.
There is. I know, but there's lots of distractions there.
You get drinking, hanging out, chit-chat with people.
She might want to hop in the hot tub.
Yeah, there's a hot tub that gets cleaned regularly.
Becky agrees.
Okay. Now.
Oh, Fran's with us.
Hello, Fran. I think that what I want to do here is this here business, this distress ink. It is the tea dye.
Oh, is that the kind that eats up your stencil?
Well,
eats up your...
No, lady. Now, this is the distress one, which means it is activated by water, but I don't know that I care. I don't know that it's...
Well, you got a lot of white there that you probably need to deal with.
Well, let's stamp it and see what happens. Number one, I don't know how juicy this thing is anyway.
Pia says Mo can multitask. Hey, if anybody can, she can.
That's right.
She's a whiz. And Eddie's sending y'all to the nerd. Oh, and Susan says, Fran, I still have the wonderful, sweet picture of you in my mind's eye. I know, that is so great. And didn't Violet take the black and white one or insert it? How did we get her black and white picture in there?
She sent it to me.
Oh, well, I really want a black and white picture. I think I'm better in black and white.
I like black and white, too. Now, I want you to know, like, this... if y'all buy these... The versions that we are sending out are even better than these. This was like Gen 1. We just didn't want, because I wasn't even sure how much she was going to use them. Or, you know, and then I was like, you know what? I have a stream. I'm going to use these. And I have a forest book, which I think is perfect for these. So, that's
there
what
you go.
Look at that. See? But I did just want to let y'all know that these are the, you know, round 1. We did thicken up some lines and do some other business.
Julie George says, I look better in Vaseline haze. I don't know what that means.
No, because
that's funny.
No, because that was like a like back in the day photo way to get the what do you call it, like a vignette, you know, the haze around the lens.
Yeah.
They would put Vaseline around it.
Seriously.
Look at me knowing
I never
things.
knew that.
Nowadays, you just need like a, you know, a Snapchat filter, you know, something like that. We do love some Snapchat pictures because I'm like, whoop, look at that.
Oh, she says it's lovely. Look at the detail.
Yeah.
Well, if it was a little darker, I could actually, you know, this.
Oh, good God. This lady.
Faint.
Well, that's.
I'm just looking at my screen and I'm just giving you my objective,
here.
totally objective
Let's do this.
observations.
All right, let's see these little boogers. It's poking me, y'all. Let's try a green one.
Fran says, I took a lot of goofy pics of me in color and picked the goofiest, which Mariah cleverly desaturated.
I did. I did the button.
And I said, well, if you can do that to Fran, why didn't you do that to me? And I don't know why she doesn't do things.
We need new pictures.
I think you would be better stamping in permanent ink because if you paint, the lines will move. I agree with you completely, Carrie. I am so tired of this, you know, suggestive color here.
I have some suggestions.
She has some suggestions. None of which she is able to, you know, put forth at this time.
Not appropriate.
And Nancy says, Mariah, you might not be able to paint that mushroom with watercolor because of the distress ink. Whoa-ho. Oh, Bruja's here.
Okay. Is this what y'all are loving on? Okay. Hopefully this has... Hey, look at that. Look at that.
Ground espresso. Oh, I love that. That's kind of a nasty green. That one you got down there.
Well, we're going to kind of go...
See, everybody, Rhonda loves the green one too.
Okay. Well, that unfortunately is also the distress stuff. So you like to move it.
Well,
move
if you hand it to me, I'll
seal it. Seal it.
Seal it.
But then how am I going to color it? Because that was my idea, is that I want to color it. And then we might put snow and things on it like we did the other thing.
You see, Kyle likes the green one too.
Okay, well,
I think it goes with the leaves. You know, those fairies like to camouflage their houses in the trees. Those people come along and pick them off.
Unless there's that one flamboyant fairy
And she wants to
living
know
in
what
the
color
trees.
green ink it was.
Okay, hold on. Well,
Hold it up and say it.
Well, here's the thing.
Oh no, it's a...
This is a you know, PM special. It started out as this archive, like, yeah, it was an archive. Okay, so there's, I didn't hold that down hard enough on the top, but, you know, we get the idea, and I can work that in.
Oh, well, that was a really horrible color anyway.
It was kind of a very non-committal green. Yeah, so this wasn't archival, but then we decided, because I ordered re-inkers, that this was going to be the Distress Oxide peeled paint. So that's, you know, what it has become versus what it was.
I don't know what STR8s.
See, that used to be the color.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
Just buy one of those crappy green ones.
Yeah, if you buy...
And then buy... Where's your little jar? Where's your little...
Well, it's written on here. It's the...
Re-inker?
Yeah,
Okay,
it's the field paint. So, I don't know how much effect one had on the other, but just so y'all know.
And Carrie wants to know if the mushroom is the original nerd.
Oh.
Definitely, you know, until we went into expansion because we had a larger population than we anticipated.
Yeah. But looky there. I do like the green one. But I do plan on coloring it. Is it okay if we have it, if it leans to one side?
Marguerite. And Carrie says, I think fern green is close to the green you stamped. I don't know that, but it could be.
Well, let's just do a little testy poo here and see how much it moves around. Or do you want to put some, do you want to paint textured, the clear texture gesso over this?
Abby broke her shoulder.
Oh, Abby, we are so sorry.
Oh, Abby, we are just in trash. See, she's got to...
Can you paint all three of those with the clear texture gesso?
Well, I'm not going to paint them. I'm just going to put some on my... Well, I might...
No, I don't think you want to put the texture gesso on your... Yeah, can you just paint it on there?
Okay.
Okay.
It might run a little bit, you know.
No, that's fine. I mean, that's kind of to be expected. Yeah. Oh, we're going to prove a lot of these people right. That's what we're going to do. Okay.
All right, here we go.
While she's doing that, because I think, you know, that's going to be the page for that little booger right there. And then I got to figure out some things. Why don't we, because this will be easy while she's doing that, because I just don't want to get too far into something else and then be like, oh.
Now, this texture gesso here is more or less for colored pencil.
Yeah, that's my plan.
Oh. Oh, yeah.
I wanted to color the little house.
That green definitely went...
All berserky.
Well, not totally, but, you know. I'm on to brownie here, and I'm trying not to brush it.
The dark brown should lock in place. That's archival. That one shouldn't move.
They lied their buns off on that one. Because it did move.
It moved. I saw it.
Moved.
It wiggled just a little bit.
Just
it
a little bit. You want me to... How do you... It would dry better if it were hanging.
Okay. I'll put it over a chair.
Yeah, be careful. I've got some stuff at the top. You're gonna be...
Yeah, I know. I saw it.
Yeah. Okay.
There. I forgot it. Did you see me? I was like, I thought I had my armrest, and I was like, woo! I put them up because I can scoot in closer. And when Josh was here yesterday, Okay. I think what I'd like to do here is I'm going to use this right there.
Now, can I get my computer back down here so I can see better?
Yeah. Yeah.
I do better when this is right in front of me than I don't watch you over there and I'm not seeing the same thing that I'm seeing the same thing everyone else is.
I'm hearing you, lady. I should have.
You know, Carrie, that was probably true. We did not allow it to fully dry.
That is true. That is 100% true.
Okay. Julie says the first page is watercolor paper and can take a lot.
Okay. Well, I'm going to glue this down. So hopefully it can take that. Because I like that. I like that it leads into this. Isn't that pretty?
Oh, Kylie Koo says she heat seals the archival.
Yeah, heat seals it.
With her wah.
Heat gun. Heat gun. That's what Sandra says. Sorry, a little pause for the coffee. Pause for the cause, y'all. Okay, before I get too crazy with that, I'd also like, because I gotta, move into this page. Oh, she's saying, though, this is the one that can take a lot, which is great. That's awesome. And I think what would be cool is if I had something there.
And Julie says this is A great time to remind folks that you have free printables also. Tommy in.
Look at you. You guys are such a little awesome sales force. I love it. While you're over there, buy some purchasable ones, especially Julie Torrance, because that's what we're working with here. This is from her Winter Wonderland set.
Yes.
And we're going to get into some fun little bits, but I had to get some things down, because oh, another great video that y'all need to watch, Coffee with Carrie. His Coffee with Carrie, it touched it meant a lot to me, because it really, I know his struggle, and then it was kind of one of those things where I have moments of that, you know, oh, it has to be exactly as I planned it in my head. She's giving really, like, I'm going to turn the P-cam on you if you keep acting that way. In your current state and everything.
I'm slithering down to the floor.
Anyway, it was a very good Coffee with Carrie. If you should, you know, if y'all haven't seen it, I highly recommend it. I loved it very much.
Jamie said she watched it also.
Yes. All right. So yeah, I'm just going to glue these down, and the little pieces here, what I'm going to try to do is like kind of blend it over, and then whatever is left here will be like this, but they'll be blending. Just know there's going to be blending. I love doing this. This makes me happy. Now the question is, but we'll get this down first, because this is easy peasy. One, and we're
okay.
Dunsy onesies.
Mo just put in
Walla
the free printable sample.
Yeah. Hey, those.
Thanks, Mo.
And actually, I almost printed out some of those to go with this. Because they're very much in this kind of color scheme. They are our very first printables.
Oh, and Carrie just said, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to step on your end of your sentence.
That's
there.
fine.
A good way to stamp for painting is to create the outline with embossing powder.
I thought about that. I really did. It crossed my mind. But then I was like, well, I mean, is that, should we do that? Well, let's see how these little boogers turn out.
Nancy says that's what she does. Paola's looking out for the hubster, so popping in and out.
Okay. How's he doing?
You're allowed.
Let us know. Give us an update.
And Jamie suggests you do a wonky cut on the two sheets so they fit together as in blend. I thought she's fixing to rip one.
Yeah, I'm going to rip it.
She's going to rip.
She's a ripper.
She's a rip snorter from way back.
Do I have, can you hand me a wet wipe?
Sure. Are you out?
Well, I don't know where mine have gone off to. I think I gave them to you, actually.
Oh, you may have.
Might be.
Just a minute, I have to. I think you got two.
Yeah, perfect. Thank you. Just trying to get the glue and do that.
Yes, and one of the reasons I like the texture paste stuff is it's really a very matte. I mean, on the scale of 1 to 10, it's a 10 matte.
What are you saying?
Okay, so somebody suggested, I don't know, the embossing powder is shiny.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, that is.
So, one of the reasons is we didn't necessarily want shiny. So, that is, you have options.
Yes. These are my scissors. I like showing that they're mine.
Please say Jenkins to the hubster so he knows we are thinking of him. Paula.
Jenkins!
Jenkins!
Jenkins would go really well with this. Do.
And that is what somebody else said. They stamped into paint to get that image.
Could have done that.
Yeah, especially since, you know, I'm over here and I can take it to the...
She's always looking for a reason to whip out her gel plate.
Yeah. And I can take and wash up. We have about 14 chickens.
Now.
Okay, Carrie says, at midnight tonight, UK time, I'm launching a video where I give my logo a makeover.
Oh,
I'm very
I heard
pleased
you
with
talk.
the result.
I heard you talk about that. I'm very excited. I was gonna have some suggestions for you, but then again, I'm kind of like, just okay. What happened to my trash can? That's also some curious.
I think
Oh, it's
Izzy
over.
carried off with it.
No, I moved it around the corner when Josh was here. Okay. Bring that back. There we go. He was so happy, and you guys were so kind to him in the comments, and just,
Yes.
it just he really it makes him feel pretty special. And like Naomi sent him a card, and he left it here once. He goes and he texted me, and he said, "Please put my card somewhere safe because I forgot it." And he was real cute about it, so that was pretty sweet.
Yeah, and I noticed that he left that day, then he came right back in because he forgot his card.
No. He had forgotten his jacket again.
Oh.
You know, teenage kids.
Oh.
He did take his card, but forgot the jacket. But he's driving now, which is scary and awesome. Hopefully he's a good driver. Hopefully he's not a driver like his father, because his father's a terrible driver.
Oh, heavens to Betsy.
Nathan is. I don't like being in the car with him. Nobody likes really being in the car with him, to be honest. And I've noticed that when Liz drives. Have you noticed that whenever they go places and stuff? And they're all in the car, she drives. Supposedly she says she gets car sick, but, you know, that's a good, whatever the reason may be. See, doesn't that just look beautiful around there? And that even just goes around there, and then you kind of have this into there. I just love it. In fact, that might even be kind of
I
fun
know,
to put in
Rhonda.
there.
I don't know if Joshy is a thrift store aficionado, but perhaps I can convert him. He's young enough.
Oh, he could drive you.
He could drive me.
That would be fun for y'all. Well, now, you need to get in his head before his dad does, because...
Yeah, Nathan. Nathan sucked at thrifting.
I mean, not that I'm any better with your whole situation, but... Okay, now...
I think that's a bit yellow.
So, should I bring this across here
I like
like
that.
so? And then into either here, which that's pretty good, because see, that picks up this over here. Thoughts?
Uh-huh.
Or I do have this one. Which
New
one?
on Netflix. Joshy drives Gigi.
Yeah. To the thrift store. Now I've got this one. Look at that. Oh.
I'm not going to sit in the back seat, though.
Here, look at that. Oh, sorry. Scoot over and be a little more in frame. That'd be lively, wouldn't it? Right.
Well, he's currently not taking an art class, but his little brother is.
It will be over the summer.
Oh, we'll be over the summer.
Yeah. So, thoughts? Brown. Plaid.
The Thrifting Chronicles. Oh, I could activate my new phone.
Could activate my new phone because I'm going out in the world and people might want to, you know.
And I might want to take pictures of things.
Yeah, you could.
Because right now I can't. It's full.
Okay, well, we don't like this one. I don't like the yellowy one. So it's
I
either...
don't like the yellow either. Do you want
Okay.
me to change that?
You could. Yeah, if you want to bring it around into this whole business, that'd be super. And
I know, and that one, those ones where I have the rub-offs that I handed to you.
Okay, so can you focus for just a second here because I really need confirmation from you. Okay, I love the brown. Personally, I love the brown. It's my most favorite.
What?
The brown that's on here right now.
Yeah, no, but that doesn't look very good.
You don't like this?
I don't like it.
Why?
I don't just, you know, it's just
It's not giving you good feeling vibes?
Well, the problem is you're just pulling it in there all of a sudden. It has no relationship. Of course, I realize you could probably have it
over
relate
here.
to the other side.
Look.
Everybody says brown. Okay, brown,
See?
brown,
Look.
brown, brown. And it just says to Christmas, and Jamie says it doesn't blend. But a lot of people like the brown.
Alright, I'm liking the brown too. Now there was this. That's a little too. Now I could give this to P, and if you put something, what it needs is it needs more of this kind of tealy-ish business.
Oh, tealish, she says. Tealish.
And I think even the same thing with the little leafy business. Now here's the other thing. What I'd really like, because it needs to be broken up, whatever it is that you do, so you need to utilize a stencil. Pretty please.
This is where we have our little run-ins here. When,
things might get serious here in a minute.
She's okay. So she has this conversation now. She designs websites and logos and whatnot, and she's always whining about the customers who tell her what to do. She said, you know, if they already knew, why didn't they just do it? Okay.
She's very happy she made that point.
I am. I'm very pleased with myself. It's kind of like, okay, here, look at this.
Yes. Yes. Now, let's discuss.
Now, I've got this one over here that you handed me. It's like the one you have your finger on there.
Well, yeah, that one has yellow, so that's a whole other different level. This one doesn't have the yellow, so you're not going to have to fight with that.
I don't know. I can't.
Her little brain is
I didn't have
not
to be,
awake yet.
you know, like with it today because I'm not in the driver's
Now, what
seat.
I would really love, and what
I didn't download the map.
Okay, so now what would be really cool is that we actually have stencils that we've got Stompy Rocks. That would be fun to use. We have leaves. We have what are these called? These are called spiral leaves, I think. That's an oldie but goodie, man. So all of these papers, all of these designs. She's got bricks. She found bricks again. She's very excited about that. I think purposefully the universe was hiding them from her because everybody else was like, oh God, more bricks.
Oh, that's no why I couldn't find stars and bulbs. It was turned back in there. Oh, that's good. Okay, I have Victorian wallpaper. I have mandalas, orbs, alien eyes, birds. Water related.
That could work.
That's a very big one. So we've got. Oh, aqueous. I have lots of aqueous. I wonder why, because they're all the.
Oh, because yeah, you grabbed up some. Yeah. Just always know that any giveaway we do, you're pretty much guaranteed to get an aqueous. If you know. Well, that's certainly kind of, sort of. It's a little bright. This needs to be like browned out a little neutralization. Y'all understand that?
Oh, I love that sea anemone thing and just use the wiggly parts.
Yeah, you could. What was I doing? Where's my little, okay. Oh, yeah, little leaves. I know. Little leaves would be awesome. Oh, see, spiral swirl leaves? Most finding them. She's so good. I agree with Carrie. Repeat the Stompy Rocks color from the LHS. What was LHS? You need blueprint type of color. Yeah. Oh, Carla thinks the brown's too stark.
Well, I still haven't found what I need here.
I still haven't found what I'm looking for. Name that tune. Oh, thank you, Mel. LHS is left-hand side. These little buggers still need to dry, but look, it did kind of smush out a little bit. But I think once I put, the green one is my favorite.
Okay, look.
She found Stompy Rocks. Here, let me hold it up and show people. It's the little one, but that's okay. Look at that.
Oh, look what I have here.
Oh, and a kind of a version 1. Oh yeah, and this is even okay. This is called testing things out. And this was before we did UPO. It tells you how old this is. And what it took to get... Actually, this is good information for our designers that are here. Here, let me clear out this old dude.
Boy,
Do a little...
we had lots of fussing and fighting over that.
Oh, yes. There's a lot of...
Yeah.
She's like, don't clean out too much. Don't... I'm like... I mean, see these little things here? They're ridiculous.
And the things I like.
And then this little business, so, you know, it cut... It went in this. But see, these are good. That's good connection. And so you have some roughness. But the more rough it is... excuse me.
The greater the chances for...
Well, the longer it takes to cut. But look, I mean, this thing is barely hanging on. Barely hanging on.
Nah, I just cut them off after a while.
Yeah. Oh, this side's been used.
Now, what color am I supposed to be doing here? I kind of lost track.
Anyway, that's some good. And then, see, this is what it ends up being. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful?
Are we still going with the green?
Yes, I think so. Greenish blue.
Greenish blue. Does this need to be, you don't care what it is?
No, I just...
I mean, you don't care if it's...
I don't want a full-on glaze, because I want it in parts. I don't want...
Oh, so you'll be tearing it up. You want me to pull it with tissue?
No, I want it on the printable.
Oh, on this one?
On which one of them. Do you want to try it on this? That might actually make it very interesting.
It might, and
Okay.
what I might do is I might use a...
Don't mess that up. I only printed out one. It takes a lot of
Oh
ink.
my God. Well, I'll just do half at a time since that's probably about
Yeah.
what you're going to use anyway.
Exactly. And then I'm going to trim out a little mushroom house. Do
All
y'all
right, well,
agree that-
I'm going to do some experimenting here.
Okay. Sorry y'all don't get to see her do her thing over there.
Because I really am mixing it up. I'm using the color that I showed Mariah, which she can show you here momentarily.
Yeah.
And then I put down some of this, which is opaque. I don't know if that's a thing to do, but...
I like it though. It's gonna... I think it's
And
gonna
then
hit.
I'm going to dull it out ever so slightly with a little bit of quinacridone nickel azo gold. Just a few little drops in there to kind of make it interesting. Let's see what we get.
Ooh, one of those is very stinky.
Oh, what's that plaid stuff?
Oh. I think you need
Smells
to use
like
all that stuff up because it's
cute
turning.
I don't care. I just live with it because I like it. The colors. Okay, and I noticed that my brayer has some weird stuff stuck to it and creating funky patterns here. But, oh well.
Yes, it is. See, Paula? And look, we put, you know, we're still in the book. And I'm going to put the little hooty-doo here, and then I'm going to color it. But we need to kind of figure out, you know, if I color over it, do we care that that stuff shows in the background? I personally don't. And should I color it before I glue it down? I would love y'all's thoughts on that, because I don't... This is quite a bit out of my comfort zone of things that I do. So I am asking for help.
Here, look at this.
Whoa. See, y'all, look at that. Stompy Rocks to the rescue. And actually, see, this is Stompy Rocks, and I think this is some of that original business. Okay, let's see here.
It is some of the original business.
Okay, well, house couldn't go there. Now, see, what do we think about that? Y'all feeling better about it? I do. And really, when that soaks in there, it's going to be even more better. Color it before background. Okay. Let's see here. We have some of this. This is getting more interesting now.
You want to hand me something else?
Sure. One second.
Because I got a little bit, see right here?
Okay. Here. There are those two. And I don't want to glue this down yet because I'm going to put whatever here. We'll decide that here in a minute. Now, back to the mushroom house. Well, it's kind of wonky.
Well, I just had to pick up whatever I had on my plate.
I mean, I like it, but thanks for the
Sweetheart.
oddly, diagonal situation.
That's because that's oddly diagonal. My thing here.
If I would have handed her something like that, there would have been a lot more than just, oh, that's oddly diagonal. I'm just being honest.
I haven't cut out the edge of my original wispy jobby here. So, and it's on that funny stuff.
Yeah, that we don't really care for.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. Unless you need me for other.
No,
you need me to read.
Well,
could you sponge some brown across the transition between the papers to make them cohesive?
Oh yeah, I mean we could. I could do that with the little one. And I could do the inky thing.
Sarah went to the store. She got donuts. I'd really like a donut.
Yeah, we don't get those sorts of things anymore. Hello, D-Ray. So glad you... Oh, she needs to... Well, hi and bye. Sorry. And hello, Ellen. I don't think we said hello earlier. Oh, she just arrived. Wonderful.
I'm cutting, so y'all don't say anything important right now. And if it's really important...
Just put some emojis in there, because I always see those.
Capitalize it.
Okay. I need colored pencils, pretty please. Wonderful. Thank you. Now.
You might need other colors, but you can just...
Yeah, I think this will get us going. And there's a... Why is there a candy cane in there? Is that to sneakily
this is
give
back
my
in the day
babies
before I
things?
knew about cutting, out at the outsides of stencils.
Yes, our true understanding of things. Okay. I was going to try to put this on something.
Gosh, this really was early on, wasn't it?
Yeah.
This was before we started using Yupo.
Here we go.
I don't know what kind of stuff this is.
Yeah, it's some...
I think it didn't cut worth a darn anyway, because it's kind of thick.
It is. It wasn't always guaranteed that it was going to come out.
That might explain some of those wispy pieces being lost in the retrieval process.
Uh-huh.
Just...
This really is not my gig, so, y'all forgive me.
She's a little heavy-handed. Move back further on the pencil. You'll be less apt to do the elephant stomp there. That's what I would tell someone that was using colored pencils.
Bye, Yutha. Thanks, Reagan.
Bye, Utah. Rhonda says backseat arting.
Yeah. Across the table judgment. That's really what it is.
I'm not even looking at you.
And she just knew. She just knew that that's what I was doing.
I did. Because that's what you do. You slick them up and then you...
I got to get up on it.
Whoa. I'm glad I found this because I can use this for my book.
Yeah. Hello, Jeanette. Notice Em was not allowed to use the sharpener.
It's on my side. She rarely uses it anyway.
Yeah.
She just hands them across and says, "Could you sharpen this for me, Tom?"
You sharpen that for me. I kind of want to change this up. Okay, so this is... Dear Lord, shiny things. Something Tuscan. Rouge. Tuscan. Red.
Tuscan red. That's a
Tuscan
good
red.
one.
There we go.
You can mix that with indigo and it makes a lovely dark purpley brown. If you want to get, you know.
I'm going with this is the shaded side of the mushroom. It's getting the shade. Shady mushrooms. That makes me laugh.
Alright, now that's going to be a lot easier to work with. Some of these little wispy parts here I think are probably going to...
I feel like I should go through Izzy's stash of stuff, and I know she's got fairy things out the wazoo.
Oh, she
Go
does.
steal her stickers and whatnot. She gets real irked, though, if she sees it. She's like, that's mine. I'm like, well, you weren't using it. Or especially if I find it on the floor.
Yeah, or how about that one that's stuck to my lampshade?
Yeah. She's like, I gave it to you. And I'm like, I know, and I'm using it.
It's on a $60 silk lampshade in there. Well, it wasn't 60, it was on sale, but
That's what its original price was. When I'm making a point, that's the price I'm using.
Well, to replace it, we would certainly, and that was
yeah.
that was years ago. Remember when we happened onto that?
Oh, that one lamp store.
Oh my goodness, they were going out of
business.
business, and it was in the La-di-da part of Dallas.
Oh, God, and I was like, oh,
holy
when we
moly.
went in there, I was like, oh God, we're gonna be here a while. I tell you, an ottoman, a lampshade. What else?
Whoa, knocking over my coffee here.
This one, you just cannot not look at them.
I can't. I have a thing about lampshades.
Lamps, lampshades.
Yeah.
Ottomans. Pillows.
Oh. I like rocks too.
Yes, rocks. Nuts. The ones falling off of a tree.
Yes. Izzy and I used to pick up nuts at the...
Oh God, she still does. Drives me crazy. I'm gonna take this to Gigi. Like, ah.
Oh, I hope she outlasts you, Mariah. Okay, I don't know what color to use on that.
Hey, I think I'm doing a pretty bang up job here, y'all. Do you want to be closer?
Yes, please.
Now that I've done half the mushroom cap. Look at
Yeah.
that.
Closer, please.
Bring in. There we go.
I'm going to do a little techniquing here. Just because I'm bored.
Yeah. And it looks blurry because
And they're all just talking to each other anyway.
Okay. She's so rude. Let's see. I missed the start. How many mushroom stamps are there? Oh, there are 3. These are from Michelle. Aren't they awesome? We were pretty excited about getting this level of detail. And this was round 1. The ones that you get are going to be even more defined. I just wasn't going to cut another step forward because it just didn't make sense.
Yeah. You know, I live in the house with these people, and I get the rejects and the...
Yeah.
She saves the imperfect perfects for y'all. I get the ones that are like imperfect.
Ish.
Like majorly.
Yeah.
Or Gen 1.
Gen 1.
You know, I get the ones just are out of R&D.
Yeah. Let's see here. Black raspberry. I don't know if this is a good choice or not, but we're gonna.
Yeah, that is a good one. That's a good one to shade with. You need a little indigo in there right at the edge.
Right at the edge? What do you mean? Oh, over here?
Well, where your shadow starts. Okay, now check this out.
Indigo. Lovely. And that's like spot on the color we need. Okay, you're doing a good job.
I'm going to alter this one so it fits the
Okay.
parameters more readily.
Okay. tell you, that
Just
paint
don't know
is
exactly.
delicious. Those are good for texture, though, P.
What?
Oh, hello, Sophia.
What's good for texture?
I don't know.
Something.
I don't know. She's just...
Oh, Susie said she didn't realize that they were little houses.
Yeah. See, they got windows and... Hey, I'm pretty proud of this. I'm kind of to a point where it's like, I don't know what else to do because it looks good and I don't want to mess it up.
Yeah, don't do that.
Don't do that. What should the underneath?
Lumpy, bumpy, reject, imperfect ones. Yes, that's what I get.
More texture. Okay, yeah, that makes more sense.
And sometimes I do complain and
Yeah.
whatnot, and then they hook me up.
Okay, so the little window thing. I'm going to go a little more flamboyant with the shutters.
Here, what about this?
It's a little screamy. I don't know. I just screwed that up. I don't know.
Well, you didn't like it anyway.
No, this my window. What I'm doing here. It was going well until I messed with the shutters. Oh, stamp prints to the technology. Oh, you want the other ones? Is that what you're saying? Okay. What is it? Okay. Is this what you're... Or did you want to see these again? Whoop. Sorry. We're closer than I used to. See, this is the one that we're doing. Yeah, that's the one we're doing. This one has a little chimney on it. Isn't that cute? But see, if you show them just right, you can actually see the stuff. She just doesn't always have the patience to hold it there long enough to see anything.
Oh, yeah, well, whatever.
And that was with the espresso one. But it's bleeding out because we did it on the tissue. We didn't let it dry long enough, and then we put texture gesto over it. So that wasn't about the stamp. Just so y'all know. Oh, Linda says, P, you get the rejects and make them lovely.
I'm printing my brayer off, and it may be the best thing I've done all day.
Mm-hmm.
We all know about that.
See, I think this is going to be pretty lovely on there, and that's kind of cute, right? Is it too cute? I don't know. Is there such a thing? If you ask Izzy, there isn't, but this one over here believes in too cute. She might vomit.
Well, I've got my trash can ready since I've already...
Yeah.
I just spit up a little bit in the back of my throat.
Lovely. People love hearing about them.
Here, check this out.
All right.
Oh, that was worth it just to see the
Did
look
you
on
see
her
that?
face. I just tickled the dog do out of me. Okay. Take some of my
All right, so our doors are going to match our shutters. That makes sense. I like that in life. But I think I might have been a little bold with this dark green.
Put some red over the top.
Okay. That is not a terrible idea. And I'm going to try not to be so heavy-handed because I think that's where I went wrong with the shutters. not going red. We're just going to go with the Tuscan red.
Well, when this dries, then what I want you to do is I want you to give me that mushroom stamp, and I'm going to stamp on here, and this is going to be absolutely perfecto.
Here, and I think you could use the other ones. It doesn't have to. In fact, I'd rather it have a variety of. Oh, sorry, guys.
Well, just a minute. I got to figure out where this.
I'm going to throw these at you.
Hooter do goes.
There.
I just pulled it out of there just a minute ago.
Do you want the brown ink, or what do you stamp? Are you stamping acrylic paint? What are you doing? What's your plan?
I don't know yet. I'm probably just going to go with my black. Which,
I don't really like that idea.
all right, I'll go with my custom color.
What do we think of that? I'm kind of digging it.
Kind
but
of purplish red.
I don't know what to do out here with the rest of the mushroom. Actually, I want this over here because again, this is our lighter side. This is where the sun's sort of hitting it. Gonna go in there with that too. It's like the paint's chipping off. Seems about right, especially living in a tree.
Yeah, most home repair people don't venture out into the trees.
Excuse me. That one got me a little choked
you're
up.
You're going to have to fussy cut this.
That's fine. Okay, and how are we doing here on time and all that? Hello to everybody that is coming in. Do say hello in the chat so we can say hello back. Hopefully we have, caught you or whatever. We're both sort of working, so do apologize that. Mariah, you could cut out the doors and make them open. Oh, that would be super cute. We might make some little doors that sort of do that. That would be cute. What do you think upon that? I'm liking that idea.
Well, if all else fails, we could do a
Thumbsies, y'all.
giveaway here of my prints of mushrooms on a beautiful bright rock.
We are not doing any giveaways today.
Oh. Mariah says we're not doing any giveaways today.
Because I got to get through the things that are...
In the outside, see here on this stamp, this is not such a... This is it doesn't do it.
I know.
You know?
Yeah, that's why you have that one.
Oh.
Yeah.
See? I get the crap.
It's not good.
And then I'm expected to make it look brilliant.
Yeah. You do such... Look, I did a good job. I got it. You got to really get the ink on it. And it's very... You're going on paint. And then you're expecting, FP results.
Oh,
that's ridiculous anyway.
You should.
Yeah. See?
I'm going to make this
Look
work.
at that. Hey, I'm pretty darn proud of this here little mushroom business. What do y'all think? Is it weird? I like it. Look.
That isn't bad.
Well, that's about as good as I'm going to get from her on colored penciling.
I want to grab it away from you.
She does. I knew you would. I was about half-ass expecting it, but that's probably why you're keeping yourself busy.
It's so that I don't, stab myself with an ice
Okay,
pick.
y'all remember what it looks like. That's what I did. I'm handing it over. And then she can make it more better. I have, given you direction and things to fix. You'll feel real proud of yourself after that. Now, she's giving me this thing. That's what she was over there stomping on it about.
Lord.
And let's get back to this. We've got 40 minutes. I think we can get some things done here. I'm very excited. So see, look at that. That's so beautiful. And then we're going to piece it in like that. Oh, I got to move this back up so we can see the doody-doo. And it's harder to go back up than, bring it down. All right. That's what we're going to do. Doop doop doop. Doop Doop-a-doop. And then we'll possibly do a little bit of the stamping business across there with the Stompy Rock. Little coffee break. Okay, needs a gnome behind the door. I don't have any gnomes, and that's tiny. I mean, it's like this big. Size matters. Eddie and I were chuckling about some mushroom stuff yesterday. That was pretty fun. Okay. Ooh, what I need to do here, because it'll be a heck of a lot easier, so that I know that I have plenty, and not be right up to the edge. So I'm going to glue that down. I know that's that. Plenty there. Let's tear. And then what I'm going to do, because I'm going to tear it like this, because I want that white edge. Boom, boom, boom. And then what we'll do is kind of ruffle it into there. And we'll be fine over there. So you get a little bit of that, and I'll come in and I'll color it in, and easy peasy lemon squeezy. There we go. Okay. Gotta get these things out of the way. Doop, doop, doop. Glue, glue, glue. Hello, Veranda. Welcome. Thank you. Oh, is this what? Okay. You keep yelling mushroom doors, everyone. And Paula's going to the grocery store.
We're driving her to drink.
Okay. Doop, 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 doop. It's going to be fine. It's fine. Are y'all worried? I feel like they're worried about something. And then I'm missing like the message. Opening mushroom doors, Mariah. I'm gonna do it. I mean, I think I'm gonna do it. Just, I gotta think about that. That seems, you know, it's some added complication to the thing, but I mean, I'm for it. What did he say? Oh, yes, that's a good call, Becky. One moment. So this is the Montmart. I love this stuff. Now, I don't know if it's acid-free. I don't think it is because it doesn't say that it is. But it is PVA glue. I love it. It's cheap. It comes in a set of 3. And it's in our shop. The Amazon one, you know, where we recommend products that we use. I love that stuff. I mean, we've been using that stuff for years. Okay, went a little crazy there and put the glue down on that side, but that's fine. I like leaving a little extra. I can trim that off. It's a lot easier than trying to, you know, if you get it off and then it's, you know, not quite where you want it to be. That's harder to deal with. And we're not worried about this being straight because we're covering that up. Like so.
Well, you stomped on the top window here, so if I'm going to do anything to it, I've got to cover it up with.
Yeah, we talked about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm glad that you brought it up again, though.
Yeah, just in case.
Yeah.
You know,
in case somebody just came in and wanted to know.
First time around.
Yeah.
But not to worry, I know how to do
Hi,
it.
Angela.
Hey, you know, everybody does that.
I just do it a lot more.
Yes.
I still haven't learned my lesson.
She grips down on that pencil and she just wants to And I can't believe, you know, for somebody who, you know, tears little strips of paper that doesn't have the patience to, like, back off on them.
Pencil. Pencil ain't my thing, man.
It's salvageable, Mariah.
Wonderful. I like leaving things in a salvageable situation. Look at that. There we go. Alright, I gotta clean my hands. I'm gluey.
Well, I'm drying over here, but it dries fast.
She's drying for me.
I'm drying. Did you look at show those ones that I stamped on that piece of paper?
I did. I will show them again if y'all didn't see all that. Here, look at these little bookers. She didn't give me variety. She just went with the one. I guess this is going to be our staple mushroom house for this here book.
Well, if you give them to me, I can be cutting them.
Oh, you want to cut them? Okay. I'm good with that. Yeah, I think that'll be fun. We can stick them in different places.
Well, and what I like about this is I can kind of, there's suggestions here.
There's suggestions.
Of lines. So I don't have to sit here and like be really
bored out of your mind.
Bored out of my mind cutting around, you know, because I mean it doesn't even have edges some places. Mm-hmm. So I get to think that one up.
Y'all remember this from the other day? I'm cross-contaminating once again.
I am a firm believer in cross-contamination. I applaud cross-contamination in all of its various and sundry forms.
Mm-hmm. That's making me nervous. Gonna end up on my sleeve. Alright, that kind of deals with that situation a little bit. It needs to be dealt with more. Uno momento. Did you put away the little Stompy Rocks?
I have not.
May I please have that?
Are you going to frotage?
I'm going to do something.
Well, it's kind of thick. Just keep that in mind. You know, it'll easily slip under.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I'm not frotaging. Sorry, my brain was like, what? What is that? What are we doing? Oh, Carrie says the little mushrooms could be journal cards or journal tags. Could. Look at that. Ooh, look at that. Is that weird? That would be weird putting it right there in the middle. I don't support that decision. Alright, hold on. Okay, one thing at a time here. Focus. Gotta focus. I need this. This is what I need. Now, this may alter some, you know, decisions in the future, but we're just going to deal with it. Okay. See, we got to deal with that a little bit. I knew that was going to happen, but I figured that was a little bit better than the other side. And I'm coming at this from a weird direction. Let's see if I can cut it from there. You know, this is the thing about it. It's always easier from one side.
Yeah, I did a better job on this one. I found the rough.
You found the rough?
The muff. You know, around the top of the...
And pretty cool. Look at that. It really looks like it's, you know, from that page. Okay.
All right, I'm going to read this. Okay, Angela says, you could take the houses and double them up and then use them as a closure. Put a bread, though, brad, so it holds it in, and then put a string around it. Well, hot diggity, you certainly could. Huh.
Kind of like that idea. Now using the glitter glue to, we're going to deal with that a bit more too. This whole cracky edge business. I kind of brought it over, but then there would have been all this wrinkly and it probably would have cracked anyway. So like this was my feelings on what was best for that situation. Okay, so I'm having this hanging out here. Now y'all wanted to bring it back. Let's see here. Let's try to kind of hit some of those edges like so. Oh, this is why I got this thing. Now, see, I want this.
I'm still cutting out mushrooms, so if you want me to read it, put it in capital letters. Ooh, buttermilk chicken with beans, peas, and asparagus. Yummy. That sounds wonderful. I looked at the asparagus the other day.
I'm telling you, it's been
and
sad.
it was horrible.
I
think this is not the right time of year for it.
Yeah. Look at that. Are y'all happy about that? I am. Need to bring some over here. Alright, we're going to try it. Hold on here. Let's be responsible glue owners. Alright, what time? Okay, we got 30 minutes. Wonderful. Wonderful. Hey,
Here's a really green one.
Okay. Sometimes when my glue is not full, the whole thing pulls it over. Which is kind of a good indicator. It should mean like, you know, hey, you need to refill that thing. It's falling over. Alright, we're going to go with this. This is a little more juicy, see? But I got to be careful then. And in fact, what we should do is just sort of do this situation. So it's a little different color. Now this is Stompy Rocks, the 5x7 version. Kind of version 2, because really Stompy Rocks, all it was a little strip at one point. Ooh, look at that. See, now we're trickling over, we're meeting up, having friends. Love it. Oh, yes. Good call, Mo. For those of y'all that are seeking fairy doors, Christy Hartman, one of our designers, she has all kinds of doors. Like big doors.
She do.
Like 5x7 doors. Now, the one, I think it's still available. The Celestial Gateway does come in an ATC. I think it's one that we did because I don't know why it ended up. Like, I wanted it or P wanted it. I can't remember. I kind of feel like we should do some over here on the brown just to pump it up. Pump it up. What do y'all think? Ooh, yeah, see? Mm-hmm. That's fun. Really want to do that with watercolor, but I don't know if I want to do it with shimmery watercolor, although she did put some shimmer here, so that would be okay. What are y'all's feelings on that? I really kind of want
Sharpening.
Sharpening. Watercolor butts. What do y'all think of that one? I like that. There we go. Put some brown with it too. Here in a second. It won't be good. Susie Allen said, I didn't like the brown, but now I do. See, just, you know, you gotta tie it in. You gotta make it make sense. It wasn't making sense when it was just chunk, chunk. But
Yeah,
now
somebody
we've said,
mentioned that.
yes, now we've said, hey, so there's some brown over here, and now you need to follow a little trail, come be friends, and hang out.
Mo said somebody messaged her. Love that. Now I want a fairy ring of mushrooms. That's what Bruja says.
Uh-huh. Oh.
I'm not sure that's happening. They're looking really great. This
is so not her gig.
so not my gig, and I don't know what to do with your windows here. They're just.
Well, I think I can deal with that, maybe. Are you overdoing it at this point?
Huh?
Are you overdoing it at this point?
Yeah.
Okay. We need more brown. This, you know, it's like one of those things. Like, I want it to give a little more, but then I'm a little afraid about it giving more. Does that make sense? Y'all?
So I'm just gonna
Carry on.
take artistic license here. And
Of course you are. I would not expect any less. That was my tummy. I don't know if y'all heard that or not. There we go. All right. I like that. Coming around. Dealt with this, you know, little business here in the middle. Like that.
I think it's as good as it's gonna get.
Okay, 1 sec. We'll maybe make that our final little thing. Y'all make this, like, you know, edging business look so easy, and
Okay.
it baffles me a little.
Eddie says, "Don't succumb to public pressure, Mariah."
Okay.
And Julie says, "Paula's back, yes, and she does have wine."
Wonderful.
My dear sweet little stepdaughter says that wine is one of the food groups because it comes from grapes.
That's Susie, who's the same age as she is.
LOL. Yeah, okay, yes, that was the pencil sharpener. Star Traveler says, I see a giraffe with that stenciling. Oh, yeah, and this one's even more
Oh, yeah,
so.
it's very giraffe-y. All right, sorry, that white area was...
Boy, scrub that
Calling
in
to
there,
me.
Mariah.
Huh? Look at that. See? Moving places. Y'all, look at that. It's so beautiful.
Wine counts as fruit. Yes, one of the food groups.
All right. Now, here's one more of the painty ones that P did. Okay, I'm going to give that back to you. And then here's the little mushroom house that she commented multiple times that I had screwed up the window. Which is true. She ain't wrong. Okay, so you think that the doors should open. And I think what I want to do is cut this a little bit so it fits on that branch better. Or it looks like, you know, it's been... Or we could do it, I could have you come in with colored pencil again and really make it, you know, bring the branch in there. What do you think? Should I cut it?
I could do that.
Or
well, if you open it up and you just, it's like you're looking through and you see the branch behind it won't be the inside of the fairy house. I think that's kind of not good. And Carrie says, is the background staying white?
Well, I'm glad that you asked that.
Yes, thank you.
Because I hadn't really thought about it yet, and this would be a very good time to deal with it, wouldn't it?
Yeah, before you have to work around the
Yeah, and then there's this door talk. So
head of the mushroom.
The
or
door
the roof
top.
of the mushroom.
The door. Sorry. Ah.
And Julie says there may be a branch in the fussy cuts.
Okay, so
I think you need to deal with your background right off the bat.
I am, but I also need to deal with this door situation. Okay, which one of this is your least favorite and you wouldn't care if I cut it up?
Okay.
Because I know you got an opinion about them. Alright, now
Okay.
what I need from y'all, write something fairy-like in the background. Oh, dear Lord, Eddie.
That's my least favorite one.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, the door could open up and it could say, "Love me some fairies."
Well, this is tiny.
Why are you
guys
cutting that all out?
okay. Just hold on. You'll
You're just
get there.
supposed to open the doors, not cut them out.
I hear you. This is the one we're dealing with. I want these to be pretty when you open the doors as well. También. Yeah? See? Bueno?
Oh, the back side of the doors.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just worried about what's on inside the fairy house. That's what I'm worried
I know.
about.
And we're leaving that up to chat. Y'all, now,
Oh,
I'm not writing
I think you
anything,
need
'cause
a
this is
fairy
tiny.
in there.
well, you're going to draw me a little fairy? Yeah, I mean, she can just be like little.
I don't do unicorns and fairies and mushroom farts. Oh, that was unicorn farts.
She do fairy fart. Can you do fairy farting?
I'll
And here, this can be your guide to let you know how big she needs. She needs to fit inside that hole there. While I deal with this situation.
I'm trying to find me a piece of paper.
All right, I'm thinking, do I glue? I think I glue this down. That's going to be the smart thing. Because it's kind of like whenever you're gluing, like when I put the backs on ATs and ATCs, especially hers, that are not the right size. Best to glue down the paper and then cut it to its final, proper size. Oh, Janet also suggests a gnome. So if you weren't digging the fairy idea, maybe a little gnome has come to visit. Ready? I don't know what those are.
Okay, there's a little figuratively.
I don't know if this is just that I don't have enough glue in here or that my thing needs, dealing with or... like all this is going to dry by the time I can get it down. My thumb hurts. Obviously, they're not going to match up exactly right because, it's flipped. But let's not be,
Well, I think my gnome is just wonderful.
too crazy about all this.
My fairy's kind of wobbly.
Well, she's vibrating. She's glowing. See? Justification, y'all. Just need to justify the reasons
a little bit bigger.
for things.
She looks a bit pinheady.
Doop, doop, doop. Okay. Where is... Oh, hey, we put new blades on the X-Acto knife. So, that's going to be good. Look at that.
You're seeing the back side of her.
Now, I'm going to cut on this side, because these are the doors that this is the front door part. So we really care about these. Intricate work, y'all.
The gnome's doing this.
Oh, God. It's so good. He's dancing. Or he's about to cast something. I don't know. I love it. I love it. Okay. I will. Do you want me to fussy cut those, or you want fussy cut your little figures?
And the fairy is wiggling her. She's doing a booty shake there. I wish there's room for both of them inside but I don't think so.
They're either fighting or having fun.
Kind of like cats, can't tell. Oh, Eddie says put a foreclosed sign on the shroom house. I love it.
Eddie, you draw me up one and then send it to me and I'll print it out.
Make your shroomy booty. Absolutely.
I like that. We got one operating door.
Moses, size matters.
Size does matter.
It does when you're trying to fit them inside of a mushroom house.
Yeah, no. Okie dokie.
Vibrating fairy. Well, the grumpy gnome is just getting into it.
There we go.
Rhonda says no one is too old for fairy tales. Well, I like fairy tales, but I kind of like the grim ones.
Yeah, she likes it when
I don't like the happy, slappy.
Dark.
Oh, yeah, I identify with the Wicked Witch. And
This is fun. Alright, so as he's watching these weird fairy tale, like, they're so, like, knockoff kind of fairy tale things on YouTube, right? On a kid's YouTube. And she's so funny. She's like, yeah, I'm watching another one. They're really all, like, the same thing. They just change up the characters. It's that somebody's in love with somebody, and then they've lied about who they are.
cautionary tale.
Like, oh my god, that's hilarious. She's like, but, you know.
Hey, we'll get back to you when she's a teenager.
Yeah.
See how it's all.
Okay, I gotta trim this little thing here. It's bothering me. There we go. Okay, now, let's trim out these little yahoos. I don't know if I need the big scissors or the little scissors. We're gonna go with the little scissors.
Okay.
Okay. Am I going around them, or am I just kind of building the scene?
I don't
Maybe I
know.
just build the scene.
I wouldn't fussy cut around that.
Yeah.
I don't think they have any rooms to rent palette unless
Okay, and we want her that way and then him on the other side. Okay, so.
Bye, Miriam.
Bye, Mariah.
I'll check in with you, but remember I have to go eat lunch because I'm
I am starving.
and I did not get up in time to eat breakfast this morning. I meant to.
I'm grumbly. Well, this is some precision work, y'all.
I'll say. I'm impressed.
Okay. Yeah, we want her facing that direction, but I think
Powell loves the Jiggly Fairy. Thanks, Mo, for putting in Miriam's channel.
Okay, I'm getting a weird... There we go. Sorry, it was like... I was getting the reflection. Shoo-wee-doo-wee-doo-doo-doo. Just a day in the life of the fairies and the gnomes.
Well, that'll be a lovely little surprise when people are looking through the book. And they open the little doors.
Okay, hopefully I fit them in there right. Oh, look at that. I mean, there's a little...
Well, it's a small house.
Yeah. You know, you gotta come in to see what's really going on. Okay, so that's dealt with. Alright, 10 minutes. Background here. What are we thinking? What are we wanting?
Oh,
I've got, the bag I want. we can put in more.
I need you to audition some things.
Okay, I'm working on finding that bag.
You have about 10 minutes.
Oh, and then, you know, I could pop up the mushroom. Put them on little pop dots. I wish it wasn't so, like... I gotta think about that. But, I mean, we can put more pine coney things in. Just branchy things, you know. Could even have...
A little jingly wind chime at the door.
You know, we could get real creative and tuck them in like that kind of situation.
I think it's Sarah's S-A-G, multi-splatter with colors from another page. Oh, a flying fairy fight in the background.
Oh, well, if we want more scribbly drawing business, then that's got to be P.
Pump up your shroom. Yeah.
Here, I got... You know, we could add more foliage is what I'm saying here.
But that foliage looks kind of weak compared to that other.
Well, but that's where you come in with your awesome pencil work again.
Oh, well. Yes, we can do that.
I mean, it seems like a shame to...
You don't want to cover up the mushroom.
No, because it's pretty awesome. But then again, it's nice to give that layering because it really...
Yeah.
But we could kind of, you know, do it a little bit more like that. There we go.
You still have a large thing of white there.
Yes. God. Really. On top of things there, P.
Well, you just need to deal with that before you, and you might hand me those things and I can be working on them and
Okay.
give them a little oomph.
Okay, I don't know if we're going to use that smaller one, but we may need it, so might as well. Since you're
That's
there.
okay.
Since you're there, drop a bag. This is another crazy little mix. Thoughts, feelings? Bye, Kylie. Thanks. Gee, oh, sugar biscuits. Used the wrong one. Well, that's okay on this channel. I'll try to get it off of there real quick. I'm trying to be a good inker. Oh, that's that. Yeah, I like that idea. Paula suggested an art journal project, a tour of the nerd. All right, well, 6 minutes to go. We will come back to this on this coming Monday and figure out, you know, the layering. P will have my branches ready for me. And then, you know, these little guys are going to be in there. We got doors opening. I mean, really, I'm very impressed with what has happened here. Hopefully y'all are as well and have enjoyed this. Please remember, if you're watching this and you are my other 2 people that have won things and you have not emailed me, by tomorrow, we will be giving away 2 of the giveaways again. So, there's that.
I thought you said there were 3.
There were 3, but
we got one.
Nancy was here and she's on it. So
All right.
I feel like that's been taken care of. All right, guys, thank you so much. Oh, I think you should use a shimmery spray, create some fairy dust. I will do splatters with the shimmery watercolors. Sprays are unpredictable and probably will cause a lot of issues, especially with what I've already done there with using both the Distress Oxide business, because I did some of that. But I think this, did you see this, Pete? Look, I mean, that already looks quite lovely. It's kind of, you know, dusk. Thanks for hanging, guys. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.